Hey there, everyone. I hope you're all doing good. Today we are going to make hardcore kick drums. Oh boy. Let's go for it. What do we need to make a kick drum? First we need an oscillator. And what I like to use for drums in this system is the interstellar radio. So this is going to be our final out. I can put everything at 0. So this is our oscillation. So the interstellar radio has 2 oscillators that are sort of square wave. They're always a bit modulating each other. Sometimes, anyway. So we are going to use that as our main sound source. I'm going to use this guy, which is looping right now, as a clock and trigger one of the boundary, which will be our first envelope. This envelope will go to CV control of the interstellar radio. So let's listen. So that's the main ingredient of a kick drum. It's an oscillation and an envelope applied to the pitch of that oscillation, and like a short, very exponential in that case, envelope. The amount and the start are also quite important. It's a bit touchy here, but yeah. So basically we always have somewhat of a nice Gabber kick drum here, because this is a square wave, it already feels distorted. I can distort it a bit more. Yes, that's good. And then I can filter. We could also apply the same envelope to the filter. FM1. Let's go to FM2 actually. So this allows us to tame the harshness of the sound a bit. But we could want to have 2 separate envelopes. One for the pitch, and one for the filter. I've chosen FM2 here, as it doesn't have any attenuator, so it would just like, bam, open the filter. You can add a bit of resonance to make it a bit more crunchy. Also, we could take the distorted output here. Wow, boy. Which is very loud. Okay, that's good. Now, because it's modular, let's modulate stuff. I'm doing this video a bit because I recently watched one of the NetRush video about like hardcore kick drum generator, and it was very fun as always with Ned, and it got me the idea to do a bit of the same thing with modular. I don't have thousands of random sources that I can use in this system, but 2 will probably be enough. So I'm going to clock in the internal sample and hold that's in that module here. I'll take the output to modulate, let's say, the resonance. And let's modulate as well the fall of the filter envelope. gives us somewhat of a different type of kick drum every time. And also mold this clock to this sequencer and put it to random end clock, which will give us a random step every time, but we can choose values here, which is a bit different flavor than full-on random. Just send this to FM1. And now what's particularly interesting, if you've seen the video I've done with my old Tasco mixer, is that basically this module, you don't even need to put audio into it. It's made for feedback patching. So here I've lost the kick because I've removed the audio, which was the boom, boom. But you can hear that it's doing some sort of weird stuff here. But you can do both at the same time. Depending which in you choose to use, it will be different, and the level will change depending on what you do. We kind of lost the let's try to back down a bit. Put some feedback on. Oh boy. For even more nastiness, I could actually go out of ears, send that, oops, it's too short. Send the output of this to the input of ears and use this one as distortion. It's quite a nasty one as well. And then you can just like mess around, do some horrible stuff. You can touch those things, which makes it even worse. You can do harsh noise now. You can't hear any part of that poor kick drum that we used to have. Now it's back. Also take this output, start to introduce the second modulator, which can lead us to add more randomness to this. You can take the arrow out, always fun. Change the types over there, which basically will give us noise. Cool. Also, let's try to feed back the distorted output signal in over there. Oh boy, that's insane. Well, it's not your typical Gabber kick drum though, for sure. Maybe that's what you want. Chiptune hardcore style, bro. Well, sorry for the noise, it was fun. And I'll give you a sample pack of those things so you can slice those horrible noises and use them in your tracks. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like, subscribe, go visit Patreon, all those stuff. It will be a nice thing. And thanks Ned for the inspiration. And thanks Eric for all those crazy modules. Have fun, guys.